Alright. Beetle exoskeleton. Concerning. Okay, there we go. On go. Go. Imagine doing countdowns. What even are countdowns anymore? A miserable little pile of secrets. Alright, can we hit the 10% chance to get missiles and alcove this time? Or will it be yet more early game progression? No, it's neither. I forgot about E-tanks. I can count... I think I've seen like 2 missiles in alcove recently, or in like the past month? The point is, I feel like I am on the very low end of the curve for missiles in alcove. It probably has to do with the new item algorithm. How's the door? E. Let's see if we can't obtain more E. Oh look, there's some more E. Wish granted. There's another visor, and there's some missiles. Dashing off the tree is so sick, actually, though. It's actually really fun. And it gives me an excuse to look at the half-pipe item the first time I'm in here, instead of having to looking at it on the way out like I used to. Sometimes I can't make out what's in half-pipe anyways, but that's a different problem. Yeah. Alright, missiles. And spaceys, alright. Sometimes I wish that space jump wasn't... Oh god, I almost soft-locked. I really do wish sometimes that space jump wasn't always so early in these seeds, but that's the nature of tournament logic. Not again. Well, that's Triclops Pit almost in logic. Just need a power bomb for that. Not a power bomb. Grapple beam. Yes, a power bomb. It comes out of my wrist. This power bomb. And it doesn't explode, but instead it grabs onto things. It's a very good power bomb, you see. I applied a transmogrification token to it. Guess that's a very WoW. Well, I've been playing a lot of WoW, and transmogrification is on my mind because for the longest time, on my main character, I've been wearing this absolutely ridiculous helmet on my gnome. It just looks so stupid. Like the helmet was like a third of my character's body size. Just, yeah. And we're joking. The friend group that's I'm playing WoW with, that I'll just have to apply a transmog token to it whenever I find the final helmet I'm going to end up using, just so I can keep the legend of this absolutely stupid looking helmet alive. It's a private server that specifically runs off of Lich King. Oh, that's Flamethrower. Oh, that's a shame. I can't pick that up right now. So it might be different now, but I'm using Legion models, that's right. It doesn't... It's not that there's a helmet like that, it's just gnomes have big heads, I think. Relative to body size. The ridiculously large sword. Which one? Because I found a sword like that. As a rogue. Literally about the size of my gnome. Which is also very tempting. Unfortunately, I sold it. Where did I get it? Flame Leviathan? Ah, I see it's called Armageddon. Well, that's a good sign. When has going fast ever mattered in one of these seeds? Come on. Nice. Come on, Discord. Or not Discord. Image. Please load. It is taking its sweet time to load. The site can't be reached. Oh my god, that's a great sword. Also, a nice beam. And same place in a row. Or 2 seeds in a row. Wow, I almost offlocked. Very good that I was standing on the... I don't have Morph Ball. That was a good slope jump, though. I will give the seed that. That sounds about right. Oh. Oh. That was a time. That better. Unbelievable. I almost soft lock one way and then actually do soft lock another. I'm Diggle. Curse will never cease. Less like a sword, more like a hunk of metal. However, how the Berserk quote goes. Oh, well, I kind of beat that slightly. And yes, I did not pick up VII tank in Alcove, I'm aware. Slab, a slab of iron. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I can get it on the way out. Or back there. What? I'm going back through there with space jump anyways, so yeah. I already know what's here. God help me if I do that in the tournament race. Because I will not recover from a 7-minute time loss like that. That looked nice, though. Wow. Why, please? There it goes. Spacies required. Wow, what the heck? Yeah. That's sloppy. Gonna have to grind out some more seeds. Fortunately, the race isn't scheduled yet, so I have time, but still. I do need to grind a little bit again. I took a bit of a break playing Echoes Rando since I was enjoying that, and also got a viewer submitted seed. But yeah, it's yeah. Nah, these 2 seeds are the blood price I'm paying for that break. Also getting squished to death 9 million times in Llama Lana 2. That my blood price for the opportunity to die is this. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab the E-Tank. Wasps are jerks. Fortunately, they haven't spawned yet, or don't really care right now. I haven't aggressed on their territory today, you see. Why do I even bother putting away Scan Visor? It doesn't do anything. Yeah, fortunately. Well, then things would be really awkward. Well, I'm hurt. Probably should have just turned down right. Or dash down right. Words. Words send help. I don't know what they are anymore. God, that clip was so fucking funny though. Just like, I finally see that I have been ignoring space jump on grapple ledge. I'm like, oh, I should probably get that. I jump over, get on the grapple point, I swing back, and when I'm coming back, a wasp has moved into view off camera. And like, for the single second that the spot was off screen, a wasp moved there. It's just like, boop, down. What a clip. Oh, okay, I guess we're down here. Alright, this time we will not soft lock in either way. We'll just get it. There we go. 1 and 2. And of course, what else could I have gotten for that performance but 5 missiles? Oh, that happened. Worth. I did get back here a lot faster. Wave beam? Oh my god. Are we already going to frigate? No! I am one item away from frigate. Alright. What if the reward was a friend we made along the way? I would want a new reward then. I want a refund on my reward. The reward is the refund? I would just feel cheated at that point. Just so incredibly taken advantage of. I would never trust anyone again. Ugh. Wow. Bunny hops. The refud. FUD remastered. Now I'm just thinking about Dungeons and Dreadmore and how every food vending machine is just labeled FUD, like the German word for food. Oh wait, Frickin' isn't in Logic. I don't have Morph Ball. However, this is Grapple Beam, so we're going back to Magmore again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all in a row. Oh, rip dash. I'm glad we've gotten essentially the same seed twice in a row, or what feels like the same seed twice in a row. Alright, Great Tree Chamber, fine. Transfer Tunnel A, bombs are required. Fan Canyon, gets fine. LGT boost. Okay, that's like the last one I'm gonna pick up. Alright, these are actually really good hints, other than, well, I guess Cargo Freight Lift is the worst of them just for being obnoxious without gravity. Oh no, energy low, whatever shall I do? Yeah, and an artifact in the Dellet this room. But you know, it's better than an artifact in Lower Mines for going fast. Wow. That happened. I forgot how to dash. No wonder. Perhaps I should have routed this in the opposite order. No. I could have just gone straight to Artifact Temple and gambled that I would go to Magmore first, but if I found... It's more likely that I would have found Morph Ball here and I could have routed through, this area much cleaner that way. Yeah. The route not working out the way it did is, this is the better suboptimal route, I should say, for, what I actually got. Or from what I could have done. That doesn't even make sense. I'm just gonna go now. And wonder why Morph Ball's in Tricuspid again. Sometimes I wonder, how the randomizer determines what order to place items in. I wonder if it's random and... Yeah, I guess it has to be, right? Missiles. And I do sometimes wonder if, like, the algorithm backfills items. Like, it starts with an item in so-and-so location that's not technically accessible yet, but then the algorithm works backwards to fill in the items. Could be interesting, but it's probably difficult and annoying to implement. I don't know why I even bothered looking. I could have gone like a second sooner since I knew this had to be Morphball. We could just ask Bash, but I'm sure the answer to that what I was wondering is probably a no. But yeah. The logic is available to see though, and people can contribute to it if they want, I think. Maybe. I don't know if Ash has that set up the same way Dark Zero does for the Echoes Rando. But the whole thing is up on GitHub, which is, I suppose, an open source thing, so yeah. Yeah, the randomizer certainly isn't a black box. It's... yeah. Do I go to... Alright, you know what? I'm feeling lucky today. I'm gonna gamble on, I'm gonna gamble on the 8% drop rate here. Let's get grabbed by Triclops. Boop. Darn. Steam Lord and Demolition Trooper. Yo, nice. Flare Spire. It always impresses me what people will port into other games like that. I should grab like a power bomb here. Because those there's a power bomb. Those units or enemies are legitimately very cool to look at. And I would like to look at them soon, actually. If you haven't left a follow, I would really appreciate it if you did. Because I have a follower goal at 250 to play Corruption casually for the first time in a decade. So yeah. A powerbomb. 1-for-1 exchange is fine. People who have ported most Prime 2's match in Valhalla. Oh, nice. That's actually really cool. I really shouldn't. You bought Trilogy twice? Ooh. That sounds like a mistake. Still, yeah, it just impresses me what people will do with new games for older games. Meanwhile, yeah, do I have a second powerbomb? No. Let's grab a second one. One for the Wii and one on the Wii U eShop. Oh, so on purpose then. There's a powerbomb. Alright, now we're gonna go do Lava Lake, but actually this time. Yeah. I only ever bought it once, on eBay used. I think I actually have the metal case version, but I lost the concept art that came with it years ago. But I at least have the metal case, and it looks sick, and it feels super nice. Yeah, just the difference between reading off a disc and reading off a hard drive is extremely noticeable. Like I've discovered with the same difference, I think, reading off an HD or a hard drive and a solid state drive. I don't know why I'm grinding for a powerbomb here. I don't really care. Back to Watery Hall. Yeah. The steel box case was a collector's item for sure. Imagine a Wii running off a high-speed solid-state drive. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I paid a lot of money back then, like $70, which is probably nothing now compared to current price. And hey, Ender, welcome to whatever the hell this is. I have not updated my tracker at all. Boop 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 boop. There we go. Just some tournament logic stuff. We aborted one seed because it just turned into the hunt for plasma, unfortunately. This seed is probably going to take me into frigate. Oh, nice. Unfortunate that the store was closing, but man, getting things for cheap is nice. Yeah, it's Watery Hall again. It's almost Watery Hall has things a lot of the times. It's almost like it has like 5 checks. Oh, I need to do Magma Pool. I should just grab a power bomb while I'm here, anyways. But yeah, I know they're talking about solid state drives and hard drives. Like, I don't know if it's my computer or if like I need to do a fresh install of Windows, or if my computer's just getting bad now. But I tried playing Total Warhammer 2 last night, and it just took so fucking long to load like a map. It's like actually ridiculous. No. Total Warhammer 2 is fun for like the 20 minutes I played. That's just Total Warhammer 2. Oh. But it felt especially bad on my hard drive. And my solid state drive is like 100 gigabytes, so which I guess it could fit on there, but I would need to install a bunch of stuff on there, and I don't really want to figure that out. Also, nice LBM. That's a really sick trick to get. Whoops. Even with SSD, turns take a while. Still, I was waiting for like 5 minutes to get back onto the map from the first campaign. Like, and I'm used to like say Civ 5 taking forever to load, but like Total Warhammer 2 felt ridiculous. Like, the reason I got it was because I ended up watching Mandalore's video on it, and I'm like, oh, this seems like the kind of thing I would enjoy. He didn't talk about the loading times. I feel like he would have mentioned loading times if they were truly 5 minutes egregious. Yeah, they seem cool. But so do most of the factions. And then there's Beastmen. Faction I would be inclined to try if I weren't told they were the worst faction in the game. Oh, that's gonna be a thing soon, or? Or was that the other half of Tomb Kings? I don't know now. I literally got it like last week. I see. Still, I've heard they had Creative Assemblies has had a lot of trouble because of the coronavirus affecting everything. So yeah, still that would be neat. Oh, there is. I heard they were working on 3 already, but just from a cursory Google search. And I guess it's not hard to work on a DLC and an expansion pack for Total Warhammer, just the way those games are structured. But still. Okay. Now what? What did I pick up here? I didn't actually get anything, did I? What? No, that can't be right. I've forgotten something somewhere. Because I stream Prime Rando so much, Chris. How's it going? Oh, I forgot to go back to Ruined Shrine. Right, okay. I got Grapple Beam there and never went back. So it's Lower Ruined Shrine. I'm doing pretty good. Got my air conditioning fixed again, because it just loves to break. Oh, I should check this. Yeah. 5 missiles. I might have checked that, the seed, but that might have also been last seed. I'm not sure now. The seed is okay. Yeah, but air conditionings are very expensive, to say the least, so if I can get a few more months out of it, that'd be pretty nice. It would be a hassle to install, if nothing else. Yeah. Also, that wasn't an item. That was 5 missiles I picked up. 5 missiles, not an item. You heard it here first, folks. Can I? Hello? This is not that hard of a jump. Hello? There we go. This isn't in logic, but oh well. Missiles will remember this. Oh no. Missiles are actually scary though. I guess I'm making this check first. Whoops. Oops, all missiles. It really is though. I'm actually trying to figure out what I missed. There must be something. No, that's not in logic yet. What am I forgetting? Oh, I didn't. Oh, landing site. Duh. Okay. I forgot to get landing site. I mean, they home. And you can fire so many of them. We made a fucky wucky of a seed. To be fair, that's the only kind of seed I make. Can't wait to find thermal visor into gravity suit. Yeah. And that'll get us into frigate. Regrettably. Gravity into thermal, I should say. Plasma and Thardus. For bombs and like... Insert terrible plasma check here. Phendrana Shorelines, actually, of course. Towards deep away. Ugh. Fortunately, that won't happen. Yeah, it happens. My favorite is when Thardus is just the starting point of bombs. I had a seed that I ended up uploading to YouTube. Where Thardus had supers for Ice Beam and main Plaza Tree into bombs and Transport Axis A. That was legitimately one of the most insulting seeds I've ever played. One of the worst for sure. It only took like an hour and 40 minutes, and 10 minutes of that were spent out of bounds trying to because I messed up in control tower. Oh, there's bombs. Okay. So I routed the seed, kind of like garbage, but oh well. There we go. God, yeah. I don't like to check that item if I, Wow, that's like the one time I've been punished for that. So usually, I don't check that item if I don't get missiles, because I will just be coming back there with Morph Ball later anyways, and that was true here, but usually I just come back immediately for, like, Artifact Temple. I guess in that case, I should check below landing site if I'm going into Magmor for Morph Ball. Nice. That sounds swell. But yeah, I guess I should check that in case of ooh, a boost ball. Well, that's an item. I really wish beam doors were laid out more conducively to just I don't know. The one problem like with Prime Rando that I really have is there's not that many major items. Like, it's really just Space Jump, Wave Ice, and I guess bombs to an extent. But and Morph. But otherwise, really everything else is pretty minor, honestly. If Space Jump could be in more places, that would be great. But that's not happening in these seeds. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it happens. Oh, I dipped a little too low. Hey, Dark Zero. welcome to this. Bombs were on landing site, and it took me way too long to find them. This seed is almost done, actually. I am Plasma and Phazon suit away from go mode. Again. One. There we go. Oh, whoops. I should have set up for this. I actually wonder how many times I've streamed Prime Rando, like, period. Because I've certainly streamed it a lot in the past year. But, like, how many streams of content is that? I wonder if 87 is loaded blowballing it, actually. How many times? Yes. For sure. Okay, a new path has been opened. Wow. And here, hey Mecha, how's it going? Just, oh god, where am I? We are playing Chosebolin. Different season of Prime randomized seeds. Nice. Oh, congrats, Duck Friend. Yeah, it has been a while, huh? Yeah, I've been here just plugging away at Prime. Would really love to get back to Ace Combat 0 80%, but it's just I've been focusing so much on Prime for reasons, and that's nothing. That's right. I hit 0 pins and got 100% of them. One day, whenever I need to take a break from this, I'll probably return to 0 and actually work on optimizing my 80% run to actually be worth second place instead of just technically second place. Boop, boop. Yeah. It's a fun run. Surprisingly short since a lot of the missions end up just being destroy targets. Clearly I should work on corruption 90%. Wait, do I even want to go this? If I go this way, I'll be priced in doing the bomb plot puzzle here. Yeah, I guess so. Ugh. This is 2002, so it's actually older than 0. Ace Combat 0. Same console generation though. Yeah, GameCube game. Really? Only 4 years newer than Ocarina of Time. Wow, graphics technology really took a leap in 4 years. And also, this game has good art direction. Jeez. Sometimes I do forget that the PS2 came right after the PS1 and company. Jeez. Of course, Prime just looks so good because of art direction. But it just floors me every time reminded of that. Yeah. Metroid Prime on PS2, yeah. Oh, that'll be something. Ow. That was a bit sloppy, but oh well. Have I even read, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it'll look the same, it'll just run terribly. Final Fantasy VII on Nintendo 64. I know you mean the original version, but I just want to imagine the remake on N64. Turn your figurative potato into a literal potato with FF7R. Oh god. I'm just crapping up. Oh no. Imagine how long it would take an Atari 2600 to render one frame of FF7R. Yeah, pretty much. Oh god. I don't know why this is so funny to me, but how many carts would it be? Oh god. Well, how many gigabytes is FF7R? It's like 100 probably? Well, let's just guess 100. That seems reasonable for that game. 90. Okay, and how big was a Atari cartridge? Like, not like, was it even 1 megabyte? Someone needs to look this up. A couple of kilobytes. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're talking like 4K kilobytes. So we're talking like thousands, tens of thousands of Atari 2600 cartridges just for a copy of FF7R. Oh god. Could I even fit yeah, it probably actually is a few million carts. Oh man. Oh. Well, I actually need to look up the math now. Let's figure out exactly how many it would take. So we're talking 90. We'll just call a gigabyte. We're not going to use 1024 per gigabyte. We're just going to go for 1,000 just for simplicity's sake. So, oh god, how many zeros is now 1 gigabyte? Like 6? So I need 7 zeros for 9 zeros. Ah, okay. So 90 billion bytes divided by 4,000 equals 22,500,000 carts. Oh. Oh, I think it did. Oh, that's for floppy disks. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake would take 22.5 million Atari cartridges. I don't think I can fit that many cartridges in here. For the record. God. Oh, what am I doing? Jeez, come on. I think they made a... I actually wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Yeah, it's certainly more than the amount of ET copies they buried. That's... we're talking about Final Fantasy VII for the Atari 2600. The hottest game to hit shelves this year. Yes. Exactly. What else would we be talking about in here? Not even a million were buried? Oh wow, I thought they... Oh wow. Oh god. Yeah, E.T. having E.T. as like a collector's item is interesting and cool. I don't know why. I think someone mentioned Ocarina of Time came out 4 years before this game, and that floored me. And now the conversation moved to Final Fantasy VII for the Atari 2600. They were a quarter. Oh yeah, wow. Yeah. Honestly, that's probably a good deal. Just for that talk piece, or that show piece. Alright, once again, I'm looking for Phazon Plasma. Oops. FF7R on the Magnavox Odyssey. Would I buy Other M for 25 cents? I could probably flip that for like 50 cents. Yeah, I'd do that. Yes, that's right. That's right. I originally thought it was I saw FF7, I instantly went to FF7R, and then I saw N64 4 and I died inside a little of laughter. Bar skip is a dumb trick. Don't let anyone ever say otherwise. Oh, that was good, there we go. No, that would be Call of Duty Warzone, wouldn't it? Isn't that game... Yeah, that game, it doesn't even fit on, oh. That game doesn't even fit on a 256 solid-state drive, I've discovered, or been told about. Remember when a game could fit on a 4 megabyte, or a 4 kilobyte, storage system? Those were the days. Yeah, honestly, Call of Duty Warzone, like, things like that just actually kind of piss me off. Like, I wouldn't really blame the developers, but it's, like, inconsiderate of somebody to take up that much space. Surely you can do some work on optimizing the game for size, if nothing else. Like, I wouldn't really blame the developers. I bet they don't have the time to do that. I'm sure the developers are aware, but I would blame the producers or whoever's calling the shots first. Yeah, we really do. Come on. Yeah, exactly. The publishers, yeah. I don't know if the producers that are responsible for the saying when the game ships. It's not, it's the suits. Yeah, yeah. It would be nice if you could download the 4K patches or 8K patches optionally as like a free DLC or mod. Yeah, you probably don't. Okay, I just need to get out of here. I don't actually know where... I'm probably supposed to end up in Vendrana, actually, instead of Mines. Oops. Like, I don't... I guess AI learning is a thing, and I guess it could theoretically do that. Or... maybe I'm not understanding generative texts correctly, but, yeah... Oh, nice. Yeah. Just like the way AAA games strive for graphical fidelity, like not bad in of itself, but it feels like that takes priority over making like something that more people can play on lower end systems. Like, I wonder when we actually plateau on graphics and it's just there's people are actually priced out of AAA gaming because they cannot afford a system good enough to even play the game at minimum specs. I had that on the last laptop I had. I had that happen a couple times. I have that on this laptop actually with Borderlands 3. Maybe that's because this is, excuse me, an older laptop and I need to do some maintenance things on that. Or on this rather, but I can barely play Borderlands 3 on minimum specs. I actually stopped playing because it just wasn't fun having the game pause for like seconds at a time and then come back to being dead because, yeah, the enemy shot me while I was frozen in place. Alright, what's going on here? That's a missile, right? Yeah, at least Prime 4 hasn't been rushed out, but God. Also, yeah, let's get a fuck Nintendo in here. They made another game, a digital release, another one of those, a limited release. Fucking artificial scarcity. Yeah, the Fire Emblem thing. Well, most recently with the Fire Emblem thing, but yeah, starting with 3D All-Stars. Also, if I'm understanding it correctly, they're re-releasing the original Fire Emblem with a translation. Like, the original NES Fire Emblem as limited release was like, why? That game isn't good. It's so dated. It's like important as a historical piece, but the game is so bad. And you're making that limited release. Oh, wait. Are they... I'm sorry, I don't understand. Are they releasing the original NES version or the DS version of that game? Yeah, Shadow Dragon is better. It's one of the weaker Fire Emblems, but it's better than the original NES. It is the NES version. So yeah, why? I have boost, so I should go do... Okay, so it is the NES version they're re-releasing, probably. Yeah, it fucking sucks! Oh, I guess we're doing spiderless shafts now. Yeah, I guess. Well, whatever. I certainly don't need to, I certainly don't need to play the original NES Fire Emblem. Full disclosure, I actually haven't played the original NES Fire Emblem. I've just seen I've seen a Let's Play of it once on, the LP archive, and it looked dated. If you want to play the original Fire Emblem, find Shadow Dragon one way or another. Yeah, exactly. Shadow Dragon is just like... For all the things Shadow Dragon didn't have that contemporary Fire Emblems did, like, it was still a significant retooling and upgrade of Fire Emblem, or the original NES version. It could have done more to bring the original game in line with then contemporary versions or games, but it was still a significant upgrade. Come on. Come on. Also, fuck this guy. Yeah. Like... Oh, there's gravity, but why though? Yeah, like... Because contemporary then was Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. But now contemporary for Fire Emblem is really Awakening and late past that. Like, pre-Awakening and post-Awakening games are, I wouldn't say two different series, but man, are they different. Alright, we're playing Baby right now. Who's shooting me? I think I screwed this up pretty badly right now. Oh, I made several mistakes here. The first one was playing this game. Alright, let's try this again. The baby. Oh, there's plasma beam. Wow, alright. So it's literally... I actually did need to do that, right. That was a mistake laying that bomb, but it actually... Don't worry. I corrected the mistake by boosting too far and ensuring that I would have to get back in the slot. I don't know if the stories are really any weaker for having self-inserts, other than maybe Fate, but that was kind of a mess anyways. Wow, alright. Double oof. Like, Awakening, I feel like Fire Emblem really lives on its characters. Like, I wouldn't say the story of, like, say, Path of Radiance was particularly memorable. Like, at the end of the day, I would say that was just another, evil tyrant invades your country, and you gotta stop them. There are some, but the characters made that interesting. Like, with the twist of the main character not being a noble-born lord, and I forgot to get plasma. But, like, what I'm trying to say is the characters made Path of Radiance interesting, but... And so, in theory, Awakening is kind of got that same structure going. Yeah, there's my nice plasma. Fire Emblem was a mistake and made me forget Plasma Beam. Damn the Robin, if that is really your real name. Oh, this is the second pass layer for Elite Research. When you reload the room after doing, well, third pass, I guess. Yeah, exactly. The characters still need to be interesting, and Awakening... I guess Awakening games, I would say Awakening games onward led into more, I guess, not shonen tropes, but anime tropes, I think you would say? I guess that's not inherently a bad thing, but I don't know. I just felt like the game's lost something. Alright, we can finally leave here and look for Phazon. Yeah, that's definitely important. Yeah, getting the more anime-inspired art style felt like kind of a downgrade, in my opinion. I don't know. I like the more, I wouldn't say realism, but like the more muted designs of, muted yet vibrant, there we go, an oxymoron. I don't know, I like the older designs. Wow. Word processing is a mistake too, for that matter. That said, I should say I still like the modern Fire Emblem games. They're just different than like say Radiant Dawn. Oh yeah, Advance Wars. Oops, sorry. Advance Wars dying was a blood price Fire Emblem had to pay to become popular again. Also, thank you for the follow, person whose notification has not showed up yet. I mean, Awakening was going to be the last game in the series for a while, and then because like the games were falling. There we go. The games were falling off for a bit. Yeah, and by for a while I mean forever, because like the series was just on a downswing, and then Awakening was actually really successful for some reason. 15 followers away from corruption. Woo. I should also probably update the tracker. Okay, so where am I going? Great Tree I walked right by that. I knew there was an artifact there and just kind of... Okay. Well, I already need to go to cargo freight lift, so it's... something. Alright. Oh, wow. Yeah, I feel like one of the problems with, like, say... the Radiant Gone games, or the Tellius games, I should say, the reason, like, they weren't very well advertised. God, sorry, I'm focusing on moving here. Boop, boop. Like, yeah, at the time of release, they were literally flops, I think. Well, maybe not flops, but they weren't, like, runaway successes, like Awakening it turned out to be. Don't fall. Yeah, exactly. And then it wasn't. I have a feeling the game stopped being so niche because of Super Smash Bros. Like, I'm gonna be honest, Super Smash Bros. Is how I got into Metroid and Fire Emblem and a couple other series. Because I'm like, oh, Samus, fun character. I want to play her game. Oh, Ike, fun character. I want to play his game. Yeah, and so I think Super Smash Bros. Literally saved Fire Emblem. I don't think that's a hyperbole to say. Well, I wasn't a Persona before it was popular. Dying hipster noises. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, yeah, that's right. And then there's this weird weeaboo swordsman. Hey! Automod strikes again. Waifus. Automod does not like the animes. Okay. Well, that just got a lot more curse. Yeah. This isn't gonna work. I think Automod is an algorithm and doesn't really ascribe to human personality traits. That's just me though. Being boring. I swear to God, I once did a jump that I just went all the way to this. I got all the way to the door once doing that bunny hop. Oh well. Alright. I can see that one, though. Do I... Yeah, we'll allow it. I can at least see that one. Do I have grapple beam? Yes, I do, actually. Yeah, and of course I butchered that. That's right. And I remember Radiant Dawn used the very muscly version of Ike, which was really funny in Ultimate when they added in Twig Ike from Path of Radiance. It actually feels incorrect to have Twig Ike doing like these big power moves that Muscle Ike uses from Radiant Dawn, or no, Brawl. Oh no, someone's doing Echoes Rando. How terrible. What a terrible night to have a curse. I mean, at least there I can see that, though, unfortunately, I can see why. That is, like, the one reasonable auto mod, that is the one reasonable auto mod term I've seen. Okay. Implies the existence of a good night to have a curse. Fair. I mean, maybe there is. I don't know. Maybe some people are into being cursed. Don't judge. Progressive grapple. So that makes grapple makes it so that you always pick up grapple beam before screw attack. Oh, supers. Oh, that's an item to find. Please pick up the item. Yeah, I personally don't play with that setting, so yeah, I can see the logic, of course. Since essentially screw or grapple lets you go horizontal in some places, and screw attack lets you go horizontal in anywhere. So I can at least see why, but I prefer not to play with the setting. Also, you probably want to check the main powerbomb item on that same page, or maybe it's not the same page, because require main powerbombs is on by default. And it should be noted that if you do disable that, whoops. If you do disable that, it's important to know that powerbomb checks are non-logic until you find main powerbombs. But yeah. If you do choose to disable require main powerbomb launcher on. Where am I going now? I guess I'm going into labs. Ugh. Right. I have not been in here in a while. Oh, no, it's happening again. Frozen head on a pike is happening again. Alright, not the worst thing in the world. Yes. Wait, no. Are you using 1.2 or are you using the latest dev build? Okay, so if you go to announcements, there's a much more recent dev build that has a bunch of quality of life features. Because the built-in tracker is not an auto tracker if I recall correctly in that version. But in 1.2, there is an auto tracker. And there's also just things like improved logic, and multi-world. But yeah. Flicker bats are the worst. Don't add me. Oh, spider. I forgot I was missing that. Hopefully Phazon suit is soon. I think I failed to pick that up, but it doesn't actually matter. There's no powerbomb checks here. boost. Final Fantasy VII for the Atari 2600. Oh god. This is gonna go onto YouTube under that very name. God, it's so stupid. Only 22.5 million cartridges, and you too can play Final Fantasy VII Remake on the Atari 2600. You get approximately a minute per frame, you know, but you can. Yeah, exactly. Actually engage in some clickbait thumbnails. Oh, the door's locked. That's right. God, it's like your demo, but it's only like the first half second of gameplay. See you later, Dark Zero. Is that E? Sleep is important. I hope to engage in some sleep tonight. I probably didn't get enough of it last night, so... But I'm fine now. God. Still have not found, thermal visor, there we go. Oh, nice, Chris. My sleep schedule direly needs to be unfucked because I literally am sleeping from 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. Like, it's consistent, but at the same time, when I do go back to school, it's gonna be bad. I'm trying to unfuck that. Oh, excuse me. Oh well, it's not like I'm going back to school this year because my college is greedy shithog. Ooh, I can bust waves and just not do all that much with it. I can bust waves, except not. Oh my god, 7 out of 100 missiles, let's go, it keeps happening. Where did they all go? How did I use all of those missiles, really? Why does this happen every seed? It corrupts .wav files. Oh no. Bust a wolf. I'm actually kind of... a lot of the older KOF games are getting rollback netcode, finally. And I might actually try and learn, like, 2002 UM a little bit more. Because I did that, like, years ago. Oh, come on. I wasn't very good, and I never actually played against anybody, but I kind of took the steps to learn a little bit. But then I stopped. But I'm actually kind of tempted to try, King Fighters again. Is it not a good thing being off term during a deadly pandemic, though? So, my college just went straight ahead with in-person classes. Like, they just said, fuck you, pay us housing fees. And, yeah, I'm not down for that. This was supposed to be my last year in college, too, but, well, I guess I'm going there again, when this is all done. Or, when they get their first case on campus and they have to cancel in-person classes for the rest of the year. I digress. The whole thing's stupid. I really fucking hate this country, by the way. Let it be known that America sucks. Yeah, so I'm taking a gap year as a result of that. Now I'm thinking about election bullshit. Alright, let's change the subject because the election is actually really scary. Like, holy shit. One of the reasons I like streaming is that I don't have to think about that. And... No, here we are now. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Whoops. Yeah, it's gonna be a trash fire no matter what happens. I think that's Ice Spreader. It's not a suit. Yeah, that's Ice Spreader. No, come on. There we go. At the very least, I was able to get an absentee ballot. And I really fucking hope it makes it. Virginia, I will say, this state has some trash voting registration stuff. But they actually made it really convenient to vote during the pandemic, surprisingly. They really stepped up their game. Yeah. Like, they actually, like, in previous years, it's been, like, super annoying to get an absentee ballot. Like, you need, a specific reason. And there's voter ID, registration, and whatnot. But they actually made it pretty okay to vote during this, which is really surprising. I wonder if it has to do with, the Democrats winning the, state legislature for the first time in forever. Oh, there's Thermal. I was beginning to worry. You're in Maryland. How is it there? I'm not super familiar with the situation there. Yeah, this year though they waived the that requirement, and I hope it stays waived forever. Oh, right, I have to use missiles here. Yeah. High-housing containment. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I need to end up back there anyways at some point. Where else can I go here? I need to get the artifact here, and then... I guess Lower Warrior Shrine? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What a meaningless and fucking stupid stunt. Like, Reagan is actually all that much better than Trump. Like, Trump is worse, but fuck Reagan for being Trump beta version. Oh, and also fuck the Maryland governor for doing that as well, I suppose I should say that. I guess I'm just going back to mines to do lower mines. Reagan is worse for now. Well, I actually don't know the exact numbers on the HIV plague. Pandemic. Still, I'm not. Millions? Oh, yeah. Damn, how did we... Yeah, fair enough then. Fair enough. God. Plague, pandemic, what's the difference at this point? Did I actually check? I'm pretty certain I checked plasma processing, right? Yes, the room's done. Alright, let's get the depressing stuff out of here and think about happier thoughts, like how Nintendo is a bunch of greedy shitbags that has a better rep than Ubisoft somehow, and other American companies. I guess for a while they were... I guess this is only a recent thing, but it's not like they've been great. Fuck limited online releases, though, that's for sure. Yeah, that's true. Nintendo loves its season desist bullshit. Season de-shit yourself. Yeah, but... God. They shouldn't look so hard. If they can't file cease and desist, if they don't know about it, right? It's, the original Fire Emblem re-release they're doing, like, the NES version, which... kinda trash, not gonna lie. And, the Super Mario All-Star 3D, thing. I already killed this thing, right? Just so anti-consumer, like... There's no reason to have a limited online release. You can literally make infinite amounts of them, just limited by storage space. The only reason to do limited online release is to... Yeah, it's limited. The only reason to make the release limited is to create that fear of missing out, and that psychological bullshit that Ubisoft in particular loves, but... Yeah, it's all bad. It's so predatory. Yeah. Video game industry is fucking trash. Then again, most industries are, but video games in particular. At least other industries have unions. Yeah, tech in general. Oh, my condolences. I don't think I've ever seen a tech person, other than, like, I guess Elon Musk, say that their industry was great, but of course, like, the top brass would be saying that. God. Can't wait for the future where I can't do anything because everything has been taken over by a botnet. From my refrigerator to my toothbrush to my shoe, everything is co-opted into a botnet, and it wants to sell me some scam or another. Yeah, fuck Musk. A bigger fuck you to Jeff Bezos, though. If just for being, like, the Compton version of Musk, I guess. God, I don't know. Just the world is a fuck. 4 billion and change dead, everythings. The Internet of Shit will consume us, yes. There is a great Twitter account by that name. Yeah, well, Bezos can sue me. Bite my fucking ass. I would welcome the suing. It would be free publicity, after all. I'm sure bigger names on Twitch have said shit about Bezos before. I mean, when has Bezos ever cared about what's true? If you're rich enough, you can just spend money to make the truth. With enough lawyers, anything can be true concerning slander and what is and isn't. That is a missile, or a missile, yes. It's blue and purple, and glows purple, and is a missile. Yeah. I was supposed to boost through here, but... oh well. This Metroid Prime game, am I right? God, I've been barely paying attention to my playing. No. Oh yeah, I suppose that does describe a shiny missile. No, it was an E-tank. My bad. I would have probably gotten it if it was a shiny missile. Still no Phazon suit, yeah. It's kind of an enigma at this point. Does it... did it ever really exist? I don't believe so. Radiation missile. One of the reasons why I like skip impact creative setting is that you don't have to do this. If you can get all your artifacts, you're done. And I think that actually improves Prime Rando by a lot, because it actually makes minor items minor. Watch it on Beyond Thardis. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about at this point. Any one of these bosses have, oh god. Yeah, alright, that's enough. Oh god. Metroid Party, please no. Metroid parties are the worst. Yeah, it's a good dash to know. Because this room is slow. So slow. That would be nice, actually. Though, like, there is some concern, that the seed would just turn into, always execution. But maybe that's fine. Is there an all scans run of this game? There is a, yeah, there is such category as that. God, you're right. That would be terrible if ghosts were there. Or ghosts had Phazon. If ghosts were there in Phendrana. Oh no. Yeah, it is. That is a very fun part of the game when you haven't played it like hundreds of times at this point in Rando or any percent. It would be nice to do a Metroid Prime game blind again. Oh wait, that's right, I'm doing Corruption again soon. Alright. Now I'm happy again. Okay. Yeah, I think the closest I came was like 80 or something. Oh, I guess they're doing the plasma strat. Right, I saved a power bomb just for this, and I fucked it up. Oh boy, things get interesting now. No, 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 no! God. So that almost went wrong. The first time I played Prime and Mechos, I didn't hundo the I didn't do 100%. I gave up because I was a lazy child. I did 100% corruption though, because with the thing in Alicia, it's free in that game. Oh, nice. What scan is that? Space Pirate lore scan? Oh wow, there's a lore scan up there. I didn't realize that. A side hopper they have captive. Oh. I see. Yeah, that's right. There are things in biohazard containment. So this was a dud. Lower mines with nothing. Yeah, it's all terrible checks from here. Nice bonk off that pirate. I haven't checked storage deep away. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, I don't think I even recognized they were different enemies the first time I played this game. I just sort of, like, I was trying to scan as much as I could, but I wasn't going to scan everything. And I would have never recognized that the ice shriek bats were in fact a different variant of shriek bats. I'm going to get booped here. Or not. I don't even know what the best way to SDA is. I guess it's this way. But I don't know, it's all bad checks from here. Just random isolated checks in places. Oh, no. Hey, it would be pretty bad if I forgot Sewer Depot A again. This would be a terrible seed for a run, or for a race. This is a terrible seed for a run. Alright, nothing. We have to kill everything now. There we go. Yeah. Wow, what? Where did you go? Did you run upstairs to try and kill me? Oh, okay. Whatever, pirate. You're dead now. It doesn't matter. The smartest pirate that ever existed was the one that terminated the Morph Ball project. Sees that as too much of the agony. Yeah. Too many pumpkin cookies. Yeah, it's really good. You're right. Yeah, they are basically the Easy Guild, but maybe with less scruples. I thought the scruples, the Easy necessarily has scruples just being devoted, other than being devoted to, science. I suppose Grixis Pirates is a thing. They don't have scruples, just science. And yeah. Oh god, that's right. I didn't need to kill that one. Yeah. And there's this artifact I walked right by like an hour ago, like a moron. Ixalan draft. Yeah, that was a block. Not a fun one. But it was a block. I would rather have the underpowered... Dominaria was a great draft. I would rather have the underpowered Ixalan block over today. God. 2 bannings in like a month. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, I was just so like... Yeah. I do remember the cards being a bit underpowered. But... Yeah, just like the tribal theme was so pervasive that you tribaled or didn't have a functional deck. Oh man, if only we're that though. Now it's like they had to ban like 4 more cards in Sand. Well, maybe not 4. Or maybe no, between the 2 sets, between the 2 BNRs, it's like 5 or 6. God, oh god, Immortal Sun, that's right. Didn't I check this item? No, that was last seed. Yeah, but pretty much every set has that problem where, oh, I opened up this busted and limited mythic, and now I win every game I draw it in. That's right, it was Uro that was banned. Didn't something else get Bite the Dust with Uro? Yep. Oh, Memory Jar is so quaint. It's like every other set is Urza's Saga all over again. Once Upon a Time, Veil of Summer Oko. Yep. That was like a year ago at this point. Yeah, that was actually a year ago those cards got banned. Because Zendikar Rising was printed this time last year, and then they were banned not long after. Yeah, to be fair on the wow, I'm bad. To be fair on the wow, I'm bad scale, but to be fair to those, at least some of those cards, most of those were rotating anyways, so yeah, it just felt like early rotation, which I don't know. I guess it's not really a difference, but I'm sure it felt nice for people who played Standard. I was not one of them. I really don't play Magic right now, because I'm just so tired of, like, busted cards getting printed over and over again. It's just like, now we gotta ban more cards because, oops, we printed busted cards again. It's just like, I'm so tired of the constant banning talk. And I just burnt out. Also, Mox Opal got banned and Faroko Sins, and I'm still salty about that. When was the last time Ramp wasn't busted as fuck? Before Allegiance? Before the printing of Growth Spiral, probably? Yeah, I don't even play EDH. Granted, that's because I don't have anybody to play with in person right now. But I would play EDH still. Yeah, Magic's just gonna be paying for the sins of like the past couple of years for a long time. Yeah, pretty much. I don't really only play with people I trust anyways. Just, yeah. Even EDH is gonna have to pay for the sins of too many busted cards. God. I just remember they printed 0 mana negate for the fun of it. Fun. Like, yeah, exactly, yeah. I would literally blame, yeah. I think it's the new, like, you can see a pretty clear change in Magic's direction when the new CEO came on, like, 2016. Like, right around Battle for Zendikar, that's when the game really began to change. This is a couple years old at this point, but it's 0 mana if and only if you control your commander, which in a game of Commander seems pretty likely. So it's just like an instant stable in every blue deck ever. And it's just like, I really hate that kind of card design where it's like, oh, well, just like, this card is, like, I have to play this card because it's so powerful. How could I not? And so, like, eventually you're just gonna have so many instant staples, like, you're crowding out, like, a lot of the fun, interesting old cards. You could just not play them, but, I don't know, you would have to coordinate with your group to agree to that. It's just like, yeah. The red one was fine. Like, it was the redirect, right? Where am I going at this point, actually? I think it's Flagra. Yeah, it's Flagra. Oh, Upper Dynamo too, for that matter. Yeah, that's the kind of effect I'm fine with. But even, yeah. Yeah, true. Soul Ring. Yeah, Soul Ring is a mistake. I refuse to play decks with it. I don't like it when people play it either. It's just so polarizing. I used to play it in a Brago deck, and that's when I'm just like, the games where you draw Soul Ring versus the games you don't are so astounding. And also, it just leads to bad gameplay anyways. Like with Soul Ring, the game just becomes, well, we gotta focus the person with Soul Ring, and then it's just like, the person feels bad, everyone feels bad for having to deal with Soul Ring, and the person who played the Soul Ring feels bad because they're getting focused. Just like, I don't think it leads to good gameplay. No, that's, it's, once it's cast Crobosaur, it doesn't matter. If the commander is removed, the costs are already paid. So if the commander is removed, it doesn't matter. Soul Ring should be banned, honestly. It just is not a fun card. Yeah, there are very few decks where it's correct to not play Soul Ring. I guess Animar is one of them due to the cost reduction effect, so it just becomes colored symbols. But even like, say, Elf Ball decks that play so many elves, like, Soul Ring just doesn't pay enough costs, so you don't play it. But in like 95% of EDH decks, Soul Ring is correct. Yeah, I mean, to Wizards' credit, they do print Soul Ring in literally every commander deck, which is one of the reasons for its ubiquity. But I wouldn't be, honestly, even though MTG finance is a fuck, and one of the reasons the game is so inaccessible right now, well, in general, maybe not so inaccessible, but I wouldn't mind people being priced out of Soul Ring. Just so I don't have to see so many games, like, just warped by it. Ruined Gallery. So, I'm going to Ruined Gallery. I think, I don't feel that way about Brainstorm Legacy. It taps for 2, it costs 1 mana and it taps for 2 colorless. It is so busted. It is ramp that leaves you ahead from when you cast it. It's Yeah. You can go from 1 mana on turn 2, or you can play turn 1, play a land, cast a Soul Ring, and tap that for 2 mana immediately. And so on turn 3, you're already at 4 mana if you don't have another mana rock. It just spirals out of control, and so... Yeah. Did I actually get that? Yeah, exactly. It's like the 10th card of the Power 9. Did I get this item? No, I didn't, but it didn't matter. My god, it might actually be Thardus. It is bullshit, actually. Yeah, that's what every Soul Ring game devolves into. 3 versus 1. Unless someone else has it, then it turns into 1 versus 2. And it's still really dumb. Yeah. It really is, though. Don't worry, though. They learned their lesson from Net Positive Ran, and now we get things like Uro and Omnath and Oko. Clearly, we only get fair and balanced cards today. Yeah, the thing with Commander is that the people who... Wizards is not the one who runs it. It's the people who invented the format still run it, and unfortunately... Well, I'm not... They're very casual players, I will say. They're not in it to, like, build the most optimal deck. They're just there to have fun, and that's fine, but... I don't think they really have the, Wow, that happened. I don't think they really have the mindset for maintaining a format like EDH, unfortunately. That makes it fun for everybody. Hunted Wumpus. God. There are a lot of fun cards from older days. Not good cards, mind, but fun. Oh, I'm sure they do, Brawler. I'm sure they do. There's no way Wizards doesn't have some way to influence them because of how large Commander is. The Walking Dead cards. Oh yeah, yeah. God, that's bullshit. I forgot about that, and now I'm mad about that. Oh God. Oh, oops. I guess I missed that. They get advanced access to card sets. Yeah, that's right, because they had a ruling for something recently. Not The Walking Dead, but... Oh, I'd say the people who are pissed off are in the right, because like Wizards literally said that like the problem with the Walking Dead cards is that they are tournament legal, and it's not like these cards are tournament legal for sure. It's that these cards are tournament legal, are only printed, have only been printed in a limited run set, and Wizards has basically said they aren't going to reprint them in like a full set anytime soon, if ever. Like the same reason people are pissed off at Nintendo for limited online release. All right, is it here? Yeah, exactly. When in a time when people are pissed off at the reserve list, rightfully so, like Wizards essentially says, "Here's more reserve list cards." And also, thank you for the follow. It really should be, yeah. But no, let's just unofficially add to it instead. Like, yeah, I guess that doesn't matter anymore. I guess that promise is not true. I guess something changed because they Gotta get all of the profits. You aren't winning at capitalism if you aren't making all of the money in the world. Yeah. We're talking about Magic and how it's falling apart. Magic the Gathering and how bullshit it is these days. Thanks. Also, the follower goal is, in fact, casual corruption shenanigans. Only 14 follows away from that. That's really exciting. Gambling, yeah. No, I'm not. Fuck that card. I'm not even playing Magic right now. Have there been any cursed locations? I mean, Phazon Suit is somewhere extraordinarily bad. Possibly right here. Yeah. I don't know about gambling, still. I mean, maybe with... Oh, there's main power bombs. Well, you do need screw attack. That is required. Also, yeah. Phazon Suit is somewhere terrible. Are there any checks I could have missed here? No. Time Spiral, that was a block. I think it actually has to be Thardus. I think I might actually be last locationing Phazon Suit. Ugh. Ugh. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I missed Time Spiral. I started playing in Theros block, which was fine. Really like Ravnica, but Theros itself was okay. Oops. Yeah. The only reason I would really play Magic is to play with certain people. Like, I wouldn't play Magic at all, like, online, Magic Online, or even Arena now. I would just do it to hang out with certain people that I know I can trust to have a good time with Magic. I wonder when the content creators start jumping ship. Like people like Spice 8 Rack, people at MTG Goldfish, Channel Fireball. When do the pros have enough? Oh yeah, Cube is also pretty fun. Yeah. I do think that if content creators start jumping, that's probably when Wizards starts caring, honestly. Yeah. I don't know. Getting the FTC to enforce anything right now is, I don't know. I wouldn't have good feelings about it, or I don't have high hopes for it. Actually, maybe the SEC is vaguely independent of the American government's mess. What? Hey, we're back on that! Woo! Got him! Yeah. Laura was a cool block. Unfortunate that it happened when it did. Or rather, after Time Spiral. Just during that big old downturn from Mirrodin block. God. Yeah. Which would really suck because I do like the game. I just don't like all the bullshit around it right now. Lauren is a cool setting, and I hope they go back to it one day. When Magic isn't stupid. But then again, I think Throne of Eldraine kind of put the kibosh on that. since Eldraine is essentially Lauren too, but now Oko is here and everything's an elk. Elk memes. They really were. It's unfortunate that they had to happen, but my god, the elk memes really were hilarious. Yu-Gi-Oh players are really confused because all of their creatures are now 3/3 elks. Spice 8-Rack made a video recently where he assigned every single planeswalker a persona, and the only thing he had to say about Oko's persona was elk. That was the entire bit. Where am I going? Fendrana's right here. I guess I'm going to this side, actually. It's fun. That's an old school meme right there. Remember when the Magic memes were about like those kind of funny things, and instead of being about how broken Magic is? Those are the days. I'm still looking for Phazon suit, Fenrir. Just straight up, where is it? Yeah. And I'm pretty certain I checked this item, right? Yes. Stormcrow. Oh god, that's right. Remember Chuck. I don't actually remember Chuck. I remember Gary. But don't worry, you are also warriors, changelings. I'm trying. If Phazon suit isn't here, I'm direly confused. Like, befuddled. At least I have all of the power bombs in the world for this. It better be, because if it's not, I have no idea where it is. Obsidian battle axes are fun with haste warriors. Yeah. There are a lot of really cool decks. They're all elks now. Or alternatively, they've all been replaced by the Oko or the Omnath decks. It's not even that he has no defense, it's that he actually just is weak to it. He's actually weak to Plasma Beam and takes more damage from it. Yeah, I checked OP already. Yeah, so Thardus was probably originally meant to go somewhere else. And they made Thardus and finalized him before they figured out exactly where he would go. So they just never bothered to change. Like, it was theorized this would go later in the game before. But they ended up putting it here instead. Yep, I got it. Whoop. Now, everything has some value for damage. It's just sometimes the developers assumed it would be fine if you, the developers assumed that one thing would be fine, that another thing couldn't happen, etc., etc. The big offender is being able to boost into Ridley on flyby phase. Yeah. Yeah, true. This game was probably very rushed by the time they got to Ridley. Oh, I'm out of missiles. I have 0 out of 145 missiles. Hell yeah! I love the meme. Woo! Well, I'm 2 hours in and I think I'm about to find Phazon finally. I'm sure you can. Oh, I laid that so late. Didn't matter. If it's missiles, I am direly confused. And there it is. Flamethrowers in Upper Ruin Shrine. Ugh. I'm pretty certain this is last location. 2 hours and 45 seconds in, we finally get Phazon suit. Literal, I'm pretty certain there's no more checks in the game. Do I at least have all the artifacts? 1, 2, 3, or 5. I walked right through there. I walked right through there. I just completely blitzed right through there. I had Final Fantasy VII Remake for the Atari 2600 on my mind, and I walked right through there. Yeah, oh god. It's a pretty middling check near the beginning of the game. I guess that's my only condolence, is that only 438 weekly magazines, and you too can assemble the whole collection of cartridges for Final Fantasy VII Remake. But yeah, it's near the beginning of the game. The problem is, I was in that room and I completely blanked on picking up the item. Like, I literally walked over it to get through Frigate. Ugh. Yeah, it's really sloppy is what it is. It could be worse. I could have forgotten, like, MQB. And that would probably be the seed right there. Instead, it's still pretty bad. I'm in the top 8 for the Prime Randomizer tournament. And this is how I'm playing. I know what happens when you play too much La Milana. You try to destroy random walls until you find the one that is destructible. Then you obliterate yourself because you said heaven instead of sun. True story. I did that once. I throw Sad Shirk into Tex Agnes. What do I find? Well, of course. What else will you do with that? Party's been playing too much Echoes. Yeah. I mean, Echoes is fun, to be fair. I actually am really digging Echoes Veranda right now, but that might be because I'm kind of burnt out on these settings. N, G, and furthermore L. Should have shouted Marduk at it and see what happened. Nope, I was about to go to Artifact Temple. That would have been bad. Yeah, I think at this point, I used to think Prime Render was more fun, but I think I've come around to it. I mean, if you want to submit one, I can't stop you. It really was, though. This is not cargo freight lifted at Gamma. Wow, I am obliterated. I need to reformat my brain so I can fit in thoughts of Call of Duty Warzone for the Magnavox Odyssey instead. That's clearly what I need to do. Turrets? There we go. Borderlands 3 on the Nintendo 64. You know that trend? There's this trend, I don't know if it's still really a thing, but there was a trend of demaking games for a while, like taking a super high quality game and making it for like roughly Super Nintendo or that. So I like that, but like actually World of Warcraft and ZX Spectrum. Oh no. Oh no. No, that's too plebeian at this point. People have run Doom. Hello? Oh wow, I completely forgot to do the rest of this room. I'm obliterated. I'm done. There's no more rando in me tonight, for there never was any. But yeah, people have run Doom on a calculator and moldy potatoes. It's done. Oh, we haven't done that. Yeah, never mind. I guess that's another thing to do. There. Yeah, that was actually something. I'll put my bathtub on the toaster and see what happens. Not actually, though. Alright, I'm at 236 followers. I should probably update that. Toaster's actually being the controls? Oh, God. Oh, you totally could do that, though, with some toasters. I bet you could get Doom to run in Minecraft. Yeah, you could totally do that. It would be hell to make, but I bet it can be done. Someone did run Doom in Minecraft. Alright, you got me there. People tell you putting a toaster in a bath is dangerous, but they don't tell you what happens when you put a bath in a toaster. This is true. We found the big conspiracy that'll blow everything wide open. Maybe that way lies the answer to why 2020 is such an abominable trash fire. God, I can't even imagine how much... You can't make that map by hand. There has to be some sort of like macro you make for to make a computer in Minecraft for that scale. Do you want to hear a fact that sounds wrong but isn't? I'm sure. That's right, someone did Pokemon. Yeah. You know, Random, I don't believe you. I think you're lying. I don't think you can see space from the Great Wall of China. It's just all chemtrails and what... Oh god, that's such an old conspiracy. I miss the chemtrail conspiracies. Not because they're right, but because they are far less toxic than QAnon. And... yeah. Alright, Genesis, you should get one. They bring great health and prosperity to you. I see. You can see Earth from space, as it turns out. Did you know that? I bet you didn't know that. Whoa! Okay. I guess this is what happens when you have a lot of missiles to spare. I didn't know you could stun Ridley during the claw attack. The more you know. Granted, Ridley was invulnerable, but because you can guaranteed skip a cycle at the end. If I just fire him, you can theoretically time it so that you can do it in 2 cycles anyways. But if you use supers, it's free. Like, the optimal 2 cycle is, you use 5 or 6 uncharged power, and you fire missiles, at the optimal rate, which I can't do to save my life. It's not. You just hold down, the charge button immediately after stunning Ridley, and it's fine. Wow, okay. I haven't been grabbed by this guy in forever. Oh, this is concerning. Alright, not too bad. So, yeah. Oh, God. This seed was a trash fire. Bad seed played terribly. But at least it was an entertaining time. But I am gonna call it after this. No. Curse chat. No. I don't know if the politics ever left Super Bros. I'm not entirely sure they did. Oh shit, I used Wavebuster. Reset. The MTG rant, yeah. Oh well, at least we have each other to get through 2020. God. I'm thankful that I know decent people, because God knows I couldn't have survived 2020 on my own. No! Yeah. Oh, I didn't pick up Ice Spreader because that's an, that's here, yeah. 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 I would have liked to accomplish more on quarantine, but just like I don't have the energy to. Like, streaming daily is like about as much as I can muster, and that's, yeah. I probably would have gone insane if I didn't stream, honestly. Just to get that interaction and to like feel like I'm doing something. Also, I can vaguely tell my parents that I have a job and I get paid for it, even if it's like 20 or 40 bucks a month. I suppose it's more like 50 on average. Yeah. Oh no, if I had to talk to my parents, I would snap. Like, yeah. And that's enough I'm going to say about that. Yeah. Like, being at home and working is really rough. Like, you don't have that, if you're used to working in an office, like, you don't, like, if I worked in an office and I had to start working at home, it would be rough for me too, because home's home and work's work. Like, they are in two different places, but put them in the same place and, wow, what am I doing? Yeah. Like, it works for some people, but, yeah. I don't know if it would, well, I guess it kind of works for me. I mean, if streaming is my job, then I guess it kind of has to. But, like, I should say, doing online classes, because my college did do online classes for, like, the end of that last semester when Rona first hit the States. Like, they did make everyone go home, and they did make everyone do online classes. That wasn't good enough for this year's classes, but oh well, can't have everything. But yeah, doing online classes was pretty rough for me. I didn't enjoy it, but it's better than getting sick with the hell virus. I am barely even paying attention to this boss anymore. Come on. Yep, there you go. Boop. Oh, nice! I really want to get a... yeah, I would love to get a cat, but my sublease wouldn't allow it, and... yeah. And I'd have to take care of the cat, which... that's not the problem in itself, it's just... sometimes I have to go places, like, I have to go home, and then what I do with the cat. Or maybe I just get a cat so I can not go home. Because... my mom has a dog, and that dog, sweet as she is, does not like other animals. Yeah, oops, I should move. Yeah, I'm tempted to just say fuck the sublease and get a cat. A pet Metroid, you're brave. Perhaps a bit foolish. We had a Metroid party earlier in the stream. We had 5 in that door. All fighting over the ball. Wait, no, there's no counting here. The upside of doing every check is that I have both visors. So I don't have to worry about visorless S. Ah! So this game is terrible, by the way. Oh god, that was fast. Shit. I actually was not expecting it to go that quickly. Where are you? Oh, you're invisible. As in, you're in combat visor. I'm sure you could find save data online where the cutscene's been removed, or completed save data so you can skip via cutscenes in New Game Plus. I think that's a thing in NetherRealm. Nowhere near enough. The Metal Gear Solid games, those are cool games. I should play them. The only game I ever finished in completion was 3 and almost Peace Walker. Maybe one day. I have a lot of things I do want to play. I do love Metal Gear Solid 2, though I never beat it. I just love how ridiculous and indulgent it is. This visor. Die. One shot. Let's go. What a trash seed. Might need scissors. 61. Thank God the Colonel said 61 and not 8, number 8 larger. Because that scene would have been ruined forever. By the internet, if it were. PS1 version of the original. Nice. I actually have that. It was a box set of the first 3 games. Yeah. I've never played it because I don't have a PS1. I have a PS2, but yeah, it doesn't do PS1 memory cards. I bet there's some sort of peripheral that lets you use PS1 memory cards within the PS2. There has to be. God no, there's 2 USB 1.1 slots on this slim machine. Anyways, do we get the bad ending here? I bet we get the bad ending. Bad ending. Bad ending. No, we skirted under it. I thought for sure we would see the close-up of Samus's face. Yeah. Oh, Devil Saga is a good game. I never finished the second one. I really should. I'm probably, at some point, whenever things slow down and I don't have, like, a tournament there, or here, rather, I'm tempted to play all the PS2 Mega 10 games. The Good Professor is apparently planning to play all of them. Like, literally all of them. And power to him. It's a joke, Arn Genesis. Just like the good ending is the fast one. The bad ending is where Samus takes off her helmet and looks at destruction. Yeah. 67. Not very nice, but bad seed.